Hello everyone, welcome back to Stack Over Chai. This is day 32 of our 100 days interview question challenge. Let's go. Today, we'll cover a very important Angular concept. What is the difference between template-driven and reactive forms in Angular? In Angular, forms are used to handle user input, like login forms, sign-up forms, or search boxes. There are two ways to build forms in Angular. 1. Template-driven forms. 2. Reactive forms. First, template-driven forms. These are driven by the template, HTML, using Angular directives like ng-model. Most of the logic is written in the HTML file, not in TypeScript. They are simple and easy to use for small forms. You must import the forms module in your module. Let's understand this example of a template-driven form in Angular. Here, the form tag is using the Angular directive ng-form, which automatically creates a form model behind the scenes. The input field uses ng-model, which enables two-way data binding between the input and the component, meaning any change in the input reflects in the component, and vice versa. The name attribute uniquely identifies the form control, and the required keyword makes it a mandatory field. When you click on the Submit button, Angular will check the form's validity automatically. This approach is perfect for simple and quick forms where most of the logic is handled directly in the template. Second, reactive forms. These are driven by TypeScript code, not the template. Form data and validation logic are created programmatically using classes like FormGroup and FormControl. You must import the reactive forms module. They offer more control, testability, and scalability. Now let's look at an example of a reactive form in Angular. In this code, we first import FormGroup and FormControl from @Angular/forms. Inside the component, we create a new form group called form, which contains one form control named username. This control manages the input value and validation completely through TypeScript. In the HTML template, the form is linked to the form group using the form group directive, and the input field is connected to the form control using form control name equal to username. This approach gives developers more control, better scalability, and strong validation handling, making it ideal for complex or dynamic forms. Here's a quick comparison between template-driven and reactive forms in Angular. 1. Form creation. Template-driven forms are built directly in the HTML using directives like ng-model, while reactive forms are created in the TypeScript file using form builder, form group, and form control. 2. Data binding. Template-driven forms use two-way binding with ng-model. Reactive forms, on the other hand, rely on explicit binding through form control and form group. 3. Validation. In template-driven forms, validation is defined directly in the template using directives like required or min-length. In reactive forms, validation is added in the TypeScript code using Angular's validators class. 4. Best for. Template-driven forms are perfect for simple and small forms, while reactive forms are ideal for large, dynamic, and complex applications. 5. Module required. Template-driven forms need the forms module, and reactive forms require the reactive forms module. Here are some key points to remember. 1. Template-driven forms are simple, require less code, and are best suited for small applications. 2. Reactive forms are more structured and powerful, they're preferred for large, enterprise-level applications. 3. Reactive forms also provide better testing, validation, and control over form behavior. 4. And finally, both template-driven and reactive forms are part of Angular's forms module ecosystem. That's it for day 32 of our 100 days interview question challenge. Today, you learned about template-driven and reactive forms in Angular, two essential concepts for every front-end developer. Stay tuned for day 33, where we'll explore another important interview topic. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing with Stack Over Chai.